Oh, welcome, class. We're here today to talk about mercantilism. Mercantilism is maybe somewhat of a tricky subject, but we're here to make it a little bit easier today. But today is going to require some critical thinking. Okay, so I want you guys to put your thinking caps on and get ready to explore your own thoughts today. All right, so take out your notebook and then let's get started. Mercantilism is the belief in the benefits of profitable trading and commercialism. It is an economic system, okay? It's an economic system that involves three different parties or three different groups. One group is the mother country or the country that has a variety of colonies. Another group is the colony itself, and lastly, the third group is the other country. And what this basically about is the trade between one country and another, and how the incorporation of a colony that has a lot of resources, and how that colony can benefit a country and provide that country with favorable trade balance. Some of the keys in mercantilism: number one, colonies provide raw materials for its dependent country. Okay, that is primary. Um, that's the primary reason why countries have colonies. They go around the world looking for colonies, looking for places to settle, places with fertile soil, great natural resources, where in turn they can trade these natural resources or use these natural resources to create a different product and use those products in trading. The goal of a country is to achieve favorable balance of trade. Okay, and how that works is basically you have more exports, which is things where you take the exports minus the imports, and you have the balance of trade. So if that number comes out to a positive number, therefore you have a favorable balance of trade. A prime example is 13 colonies in England. 13 colonies provided England with an abundant amount of resources, of raw materials, which England then used to achieve favorable balance of trade all over the world. And that's why England became, or one of the reasons why England became a massive economic power. If you look at the diagram, you can see here it is an example of what mercantilism is all about. This is a diagram that shows two countries. And as you can see, Spain achieves a favorable balance of trade because of the sugar, and they are exporting the sugar to France, and France is importing cloth. However, the cloth is worth $300 and the sugar is worth $500. Therefore, France has to add $200 worth of gold or silver. So the goal of a country is to find a colony that has a much needed resource, a resource that has a lot of demand out there, and a resource that's very expensive. So in return, a country like Spain or England or any country can gain gold and silver back in return. So with the colonies providing raw materials to England, and England getting favorable trade balance from other countries such as Spain, in your groups, in your tables, tell me which one of these three groups is being disadvantaged in mercantilism. The colonies provide the materials to England. England then trades those same materials to other countries, and England gains all the profit, and they achieve favorable balance of trade. So who's being disadvantaged? I'll give you guys a couple minutes to discuss that at your tables.